My name is Hia Simone, and I am the founder, creative director, and editor of ALTxATL. Alternative fashion for me has always been a gateway of expressing myself and being myself truly. I love accessorizing. I love doing things completely extra, over the top, and just to the max because nobody's doing that. When it comes to my style, it's so versatile. It's really no label with how I dress. I just dress the way I do. While I feel like alternative style is a gateway to freedom of expression, I do feel like there are a lot of people that are probably secluded because they're worried about what other people think or feel about their style. Me, I don't give a damn. I put the craziest shit on, to be honest. Before I came here, I was gonna put on like ski goggles on my head or this hat with like horns, but I left it at home, so. I wanted to showcase different types of alternative fashion in Atlanta because I think when people think alternative, they just straight think goth, and that's not the only type of alternative fashion that there is. And I knew for sure I wanted people to feel like they had a safe space in how they dressed and know that there are other people that not only dress like you, but probably felt the way that you did before fully getting into their full form of expression. And so that led me to create ALTxATL. When I created this project, I knew I would need a strong creative team. I just wasn't sure who I wanted, how I was going to do this. I like the ability to bounce off in creativity, and I needed somebody that was going to match my energy when it came to this project. I am a content creator, so I do know how to do a fair amount of designing and filming and editing. But I know when it comes to certain things, I do not specialize in them. And so I needed somebody that also felt the passion in creating something beautiful. And so I got my lovely friend and photographer, Rachel.
Not you stepping out. What? Where are you going? Okay. Hey, I'm Rachel, and I do photography. My photography alias is Vic, as in VixFlix. I got involved in this project through Hia. Hia is like, I don't know, we've become somewhat collaborative, creative partners.
Communication between the lens and the camera is faulty. Hold up.
We like this for real. We've worked together on shit before, and the reason he kind of hits me up to be their personal photographer is because I feel like we both kind of have an eye for rawness, realness, and just funky shit. Like anytime anybody asks me what my thing is, it's funky shit. And a lot of times, funky shit is unappreciated. And so for the alt fashion scene, it's something that I'm not as personally tapped into, but I can appreciate the genius and the artistry.
It's so funny because when I first had the idea, I did not know that she would agree to do this. This was just kind of an idea I had. I really didn't know if she was going to be on it or not. You know, I took the risk by pitching the idea to her, and she loved the whole thing. So she hopped on it, and I was super elated because this is my girl and she makes amazing work. So what better to have than my fellow Pisces on the project?
When we do shit like this and when we did this, it's a group of all of us that came together. People who understand and appreciate alternative fashion, makeup, art, lifestyle in general. Just doing what the fuck you want to do. Is being who you want to be and being unapologetic about that. And I can definitely resonate with that. So like all the people we got together here today are just super, super fire. And I'm so glad to have been able to work with them. I'm so glad that we got it done.
My name is Indigo.
Hey y'all, I'm Sasha.
My name is Sage. I'm Mo.
You know the prompt?
Maybe.
I'm a nail tech.
I'm an aspiring model.
Upcoming model.
I'm an aspiring model, creative director, artist, all that.
I make music. I make all types of art.
Growing up, I always had anime as an influence, so I kind of subconsciously adapted that in the way that I dress.
I want to look like something that's not from this earth.
I just like dress how I'm feeling for the day.
Pull from a lot of 90s culture, 70s culture, early 2000s.
Right now, it's really like Barbie, Harajuku.
Today I'm feeling kind of gloomy, like a little boring, so all black fit.
Not a lot of people like my style that much, especially like when I'm like this.
People love it, people hate it, like, you know.
It is what it is.
Hopefully, my style is well received. Let me not say hope, because truthfully, I don't really give a fuck. But
Everything is original, you know what I'm saying? It's not the fake.
People who get it, and the people who don't. So
I used to like to say I used to get bullied about that shit, and now that it's like popular, like I'm not mad about it, but I'm glad that like not everybody hopping on the wave, but everybody's being pushed more to like be themselves and like do shit that makes them happy.
I love alternative style, especially in Atlanta. It's very original than like in different places like New York or California, because it's also like black alternative.
I like that I can be myself here. It's a group of people, a large group of people in Atlanta, and they're actually, you know, really creative.
I never really considered myself to be alt because I'm more into 70s looks and, you know, heels and bell bottoms.
I used to not feel like I was necessarily like alternative enough for like some groups, but I don't know, now I'm kind of getting to a better place where I'm just like, I dress how I dress. So
I love alternative culture.
Yeah, I've been fucking with it since I was a kid, you know.
It's really fucking cool.
Alt is a lot of different things. It's a lot of different subgenres, and it's not just one stagnant art form. So
that's my contribution.